Hello all my lovely subscribers and viewers. My name is Sarah, and in today's video I will be showing you how to crochet these snowflake coasters. So for these snowflake coasters, we're going to need a size 4 acrylic yarn. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby, but you can use any size 4 yarn. If you could use cotton, which will give you a slightly more defined stitch, but I don't have any cotton on hand in a nice enough color. So for this snowflake, we will also need a crochet hook. I'm going to be using a size 4 crochet hook, scissors, sewing needle, and that's about it. So let's just get right into this and I'll show you how to crochet these snowflakes. The first thing we're going to need to do is create a slip knot onto our crochet hook, and we will be chaining 5. 1, 2. Here we go, our chain 5. Next we will be slip stitching into the first chain to make a loop like so. Now I have a alternate way of creating a double crochet without using the chain, which I will show you right now. If you don't understand, what you can do is you could just use a chain 3 for the rest of the pattern and it will work out just fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our loop and single crochet. We're not going to chain or anything. There we have our single crochet. Now in this loop right here on the single crochet, we will single crochet again, and that is the alternate double crochet. I will be showing you how to do it once more when we start the next round, so you'll get a little more practice in. Now the next step is to crochet 15 double crochets into the loop for a total of 16 double crochets. Make sure to count when you're done. Right now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need one more double crochet. Now to end this round, we will be slip stitching into the top of our double crochet, the first one in the round. The next part of the pattern we will be, just give me 1 second. Okay, we will begin by single crocheting, no chain 1, nothing, just single crochet into the top of that stitch, single crochet into that front stitch, front loop of the single crochet, and that is our first double crochet. Now we will chain 1 and double crochet into that same stitch, like so. Now we will chain 2, skip a double crochet, and double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1 and double crochet into that same stitch once more. Now we will chain 2 and we will repeat that all the way around. Skip a stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the same stitch, and then chain 2. Once you have arrived back at the end of the round, we will slip stitch into the top of your first double crochet. There we are. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double crochet spaces. Next, we will single crochet into the chain 1 space like so, and then single crochet on top of that other single crochet to create our double crochet, or you can just chain 3. Now we will double crochet into the chain 1 space. We will chain 2 and put 2 more double crochets into that chain 1 space, like so. Now we will single crochet, and into that chain 1 space we will double crochet 2, chain 2, double crochet 2. Now we will follow this pattern all the way around until we come back around. Chain 1, okay, that is the end of round 3. Now we will slip stitch into the top of our first double crochet stitch. There we are. Now we will slip stitch into the next double crochet and then single crochet into our chain 2 space. Now we will chain 3 and single crochet. Actually, just give me 1 second, I'm gonna double check because I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction. Okay, I was correct. We will be single crocheting into the final chain, the 3rd chain from hook. We will single crochet into that stitch. Now we will single crochet back into the chain 2 space, just like so. Hopefully you saw that. Chain 4 and single crochet into the base chain, the 4th chain from hook. Now single crochet into the chain 2 space again, and finally we will chain 3, single crochet into that 3rd chain from hook, and then single crochet into the chain 2 stitch. We have our first flake part. Now next we will slip stitch into the chain 1 space, like so. Now we're going to repeat this process all the way around. I'll show you how to do it one more time, and then I'll let you finish it off on your own. Now we will single crochet into the chain 2 space, we will chain 3, then single crochet into the 3rd chain from hook, and single crochet into the chain 2 space. Chain 4, and single crochet into the 4th chain from hook. Then single crochet into the chain 2 space. Chain 3. Now single crochet into the 3rd chain from hook and single crochet back into that chain 2 space. Then we will slip stitch into the next chain 1 space. And that is it for the second one. So repeat this all the way around, and then we will tuck in the ends and we'll be done. Okay, once you arrive back around, we will actually slip stitch into the first single crochet. Then we will chain 1 and fasten off, leaving a short tail. Alright, so now we will tuck in the ends real quick. We're going to start with our center one. Flip your work over so you're on the back side and pull the loop tight. You want the hole to be closed but not bubbling up, so just make sure on the front side that it looks good. And then what we will do is we will go around through some of these stitches, just like so. And then we will go back. Because I already tucked the end in once, I will only be doing this twice. If you did not collect the end tail when you did the chain, you did the first round, then you'll have to go around and then around a total of 3 times. Cut your end. And that is the one end closed, and now we will be closing the next end. So thread your needle, turn your work around, and I will be doing this by going through the back side, from the front side to the back side, there we go, and just pull it slightly tight. Now I will bring this down, just sneakily tucking it in all the way down to this cluster of stitches down here. Make sure that you're not pulling too tight to distort the work, but tight enough that you are tucking it in thoroughly. Now I will be threading it back through this cluster of stitches, and then one more time, threading it through. There we are. Now cut the end, make sure it's tucked in all nice, and then you are finished. You have the right to sell the finished makes. Please don't redistribute the pattern in any way, and I would love to be tagged in anything that you're working on. If you have Instagram or whatever, no big deal though, just don't steal my pattern and we'll be all good. I hope that this was a better tutorial than the previous one I let out. I'm going to keep that one up, and I'll insert a link into that one for this tutorial for anyone who is interested. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it helped you, and yeah, that's about all I have to say. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye!